Play clock winding down. This defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
A one-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of one-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional one-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back on the back, because he hits towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they are. Executed it to perfection. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force him to issue.
He knows how to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and just like that, it's third down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss.
Very nice.
Great for him. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Fresh set of downs here. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now.
Now it's Smith. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Coleman, 37 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. He passed it to him.
You remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their pullback and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25.
Let's go, Blue 58.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And his first pass is incomplete.
Get ready, Blue 58.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Complete to Gavin Escobar, the tight end. 23 yards.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that
Let's
can
go.
line up anywhere. Slide out, wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. A nice gain of 21 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game.
Let's go.
Get your best players in the space with the football in their hand. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out into the line, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. And now a first down following that long gain.
Get ready. Wait.
First down throw for Bridgewater. complete. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting
Let's
to
go.
happen? Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Get ready. White 90.
Bridgewater now on second down. That's complete right around the 8. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing you say just about every call. But in this case,
this is Bronco touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead. So they're going to go for 2.
Get ready.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. They get the conversion, and Turford, you only have 2 yards to go. What do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
it does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking off and your tackling or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows the big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but when they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
3-19.
Second and 10, Smith again. To escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins not giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12.
Ready. Slow. 3-19. 3-19.
Pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. Back to the booth right after this. First down, Smith. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down, maybe later on, he went deeper to catch him close to the spot.
They're ready for 3rd and 6. First down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Ready, flag.
Geno on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed it to happen?
On 2nd and 10, Smith. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Smith trying again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jail time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. Going for it. Throwing now is Gino. And that's caught by Smith. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one good for 21 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Ready. 3-9.
On 1st and 10, Smith. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. And Denver getting set to take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on.
Let's go!
Play fake here on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Ready. 3-9.
On the last drive. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a little floater there is incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because
Blue
now I
58,
think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. It looked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit.
It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Denver. 56 yards. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game
Let's
plan
go.
just goes right
Blue
out
58.
the window, and it makes
Blue
things
58.
easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Let's go!
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So, practice it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Darrell Young taking it in. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
And they will line up now for the two-point try. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever they will.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory.
What really hurts defenses on screen passes is that they eat up one of their levels right away. Because you know, most defense, there's 3 levels. D-line, linebacker, secondary. But on a screen pass, you're inviting the defensive line to get past them. And then you throw the ball over. There's just 2 levels left to try and stop big guys out in front of the guy with the football.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means
Smith now to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Michael Pruitt, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. And he is not going to get there. Boy, even with a Hall of Famer carrying the ball, the defense comes up big, and the try for 2 is thwarted. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last time when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Let's go.
Murray
2 jet. 2 jet. Tiger. Tiger. Let's go.
Throws a good hitter on the slant. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And
Let's
receivers
go.
the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
You can feel the angles all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
Get ready.
Bridgewater. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception.
Let's go.
What do they
Wait,
say all
90.
the time? If
Wait,
he had
90.
really good hands, he'd be playing offense. pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
Get ready!
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Let's go!
Like you're only 65. Now they go screen. It's complete. And on this one, now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go! Blue 58!
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Let's go!
He'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they'll set up first and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Let's go!
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. They come up. Bridgewater. That's caught at the 3. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Darrell Young. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Sit! Wait up!
And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
He rifles one that's intercepted. The green, and it's picked off. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
DJ Fresh, DJ Fresh, DJ